It's MTGO, it's Vintage Cube, and that video drops now.
And welcome back for another Alpha Strike video. Today is the day that I have been teasing and alluding to for quite some time. It is Vintage Cube Draft Day. I'm excited. Draft is one of my favorite formats, and Vintage Cube is an extremely fun format. Just getting to play with so many powerful, fun cards that you can play in so many different formats, and our guys out of Wizards put together a fun cube for us to play with, and that's just exactly what we're going to do. We're going to draft up some cube, play some matches. We always aim for a 2-1 just so we can rinse and repeat, but again, our ultimate goal is to always 3-0. So with that, let's jump on over to MTGO and find ourselves a draft table to sit down at. Alrighty, we're going to join ourselves a league. I'm really hoping that this video turns out good for you guys. I'm excited. We'll see what kind of things we can get into. You know, there's lots of different archetypes, anything from Reanimator to Storm to just plain good value creatures. Power is always what you're looking for. The Moxes, Time Twister, Mind Twist, lots of fun things we can roll ourselves into. Alright, what we got here? Pack 1. Do we got any power? We don't have any power. Right here, first thing that jumps into mind. So we have Entomb for Reanimator. We have Sphinx of Steelwind, which is a great Reanimator target. Entomb is one of those probably quick picks. There's nothing else that I really see in this pack that is really first pick desired. So it's between Sphinx of Steelwind and Entomb. Probably just going to be Entomb. There's a chance we could wheel the Sphinx. Probably not going to be able to see it again. But there are a lot of other finishers, a lot of other things you'd like to be able to reanimate. Gosh. I think we're just going to take Sphinx, though. It's just a really good target. And that way, if we get like Tinker or something like that, we're just better off, because Entomb it's not a reanimation spell. So, we'll start with Sphinx, go from there. Sword of Body and Mind. That is the best sword, and that is a fantastic card in the cube. 2 hits, and you just mill them out. We got Simic Signet, only on one color, but still it's a ramp spell. Pack Rat is good in both Reanimator, and it's just an all-around good card. Pack Rat may end up being the pick just because it's on color. Is a Charm is good. I hate to pass up the Sword of Body and Mind or the Simic Signet. Let's just go ahead and go with the Signet. Ooh, we have Time Spiral for Storm. We're really not in Storm. Got Breeding Pool, Scalding Tarn, Shallow Grave. Not necessarily. I mean, it's a good Mindslaver. Leaning between Scalding Tarn and Shallow Grave here. Again, Reanimator. It could end up being open later. If we take this early, and it really just puts us into the Reanimator pack. We already skipped over Entomb. Scalding Tarn is just a good card. Breeding Pool, on color, but you want to take fetches here. I think we're going to take a fetch. Oh, gifts. Sylvan Library, Woodfall Primus. Gifts allows us to get into that Reanimator. Woodfall Primus is just it's a good target for things. Sylvan Library is real good value. We got green already for the Sylvan Library and Signet. I think we want gifts here. Just leaning more towards that Reanimator. Signet. I think it's Signet here. Workshop. We're really not quite there yet. Tracedon's really good, but we're gonna go with Signet. Quagmire, Thicket Truce, as a whole, not a very good pack for what we're looking for. Painful Truce, we might just be a little bit more of a control deck potentially right now. Quagmire to Truce. I think we'll take the Truce. Alright, so we have Ulamog. Not really a reanimation target, but we have Daretti, which is nice. Helps with reanimation as far as at least filling your graveyard. Assault Monolith is probably the pick here. This helps us kind of looking at going big. Grim Tutor. Grim Tutor's pretty good. I think we're going to go Monolith here. If we're in the control, the Dragonlord Ujitai is pretty good. We have some removal and Murderous Cut. I think we take the Dragonlord here. Like I said, we might just end up being a bit more of a control deck. Between Turnabout, Mental Misstep, I think we'll take Mental Misstep just as some early interaction. We may not end up playing it. Between Disc and Is It Charm, we're really could end up being into some red here. Yeah, we'll take the Breeding Pool. It's fetchable. Well, Wildfire is doable. Red's certainly open to an extent. We'll take Electrolyze. Well, we got some red cards. Don't have power. I see a Plateau. We're both possibly red and white. We've got Batterskull. Makeshift Mannequin. Yeah. Not really excited about a lot of these cards. Kind of lean towards Plateau here. Not gonna lie. Dig's probably a really good card. Ooh, Dak and a Johnny. I like both of those cards. Which one's better? Probably Dak. With as many powers and stuff rolling around, we're gonna jump on Dak train right here. Volcanic. Yeah, I like that. So we're kind of just maybe like a 4 or 5 color value right now, with 2 signets, Yiza Charm there, Dak, Basalt, to power out some gifts, maybe one of those. Either it's a value or it's cut. It's ready, depending upon what we get. You know, sacrifice an artifact. I mean, it's a welder. Being able to loot. Yeah, we'll see. So we got Ashiok, we got Strip Mine. Kind of like Ashiok here. Blue, black, red, kind of maybe our I think we'll go with Ashiok here. Ashiok. What? Oh, Chandra Torch of Defiance is just money. Yeah, we will jump right on that train. We're gonna put gifts over there for the moment of time. Maybe we're just the 4 or 5 color Planeswalker deck. Could be worse things. You know, right now we don't have an archetype that we're fitting into, so we're just gonna kind of look at the best available cards, look at our curve, and kind of pick from there. Right now, we want interactive cards. We kind of want maybe cheap, high value cards. Got a Signet, Search for Ascanthus. Search it's a good card, but it's really probably best in a dedicated deck. So we're going to take the Boros Signet here. And by dedicated, I mean Reanimator's really good in it. Storm, just helping you dig a little bit. We got Dragonlord Dromoka. Again, we've got access to green mana and whites, though we're not necessarily in as much. We got Search, we got Day. Day's really good with Planeswalkers, so I'm kind of going to lean on Day there. That's kind of unfortunate one. So that's not doable for them. We're going to take an Underground Sea. Again, it's fetchable with our Scalding Tarn. Hopefully we can get another fetch. Maybe blue-black fetch. Allows us to dig for a lot of things. Dig comes back through. I don't think we really care for Chandra as much right now. Hostage Taker, but no, we're going to take Dig here. And we really want some cheap interactive cards, but no, Johnny's nice. Again, we're just the Planeswalker deck, so we really need more removal, mass removal, interactive stuff. Bring to Light. Yeah, you can go find one of our Planeswalkers. Maze of Ith. Probably not the worst thing to have, again, for Planeswalkers. This Master for Value is the best card there for us. Manic Vandal is a good sideboard card. And what is our final pick of pack 2? What is it going to be? Manglehorn, also potential. Got a little bit of green. And Breeding Pool and Simic Signet. So potential from sideboard. We really need some cheap interactive cards though to help, you know, like dig or to find us into these kinds of things. Wrath would be good to find here. Toxic Deluge would be another good pick up for us. Just a board wipe. Soul Ring. So the good thing is, with Reanimator, we have not seen anything. Not granted, picks would be different potentially from here on out, but Sol Ring, I think, is just our pick. Darkslick Shores would be decent. Thing in the Ice maybe. It's probably going to come back around, but we're just going to take Sol Ring here. Turn 1, Sol Ring could lead to potential, turn 2, a Johnny. Turn 2, Dak. Their signets, a couple different ways. No, we got a decent deck. It's going to take a lot of magic to get us to that 3-0 mark that we were hoping for. Trop, Waste, Impulse, or Impulse is that interactive or that cheap value card we were looking at or talking about wanting. Trop, again, we've got enough fetchable things. The green isn't enough for us to worry about, so we're going to take Impulse here. Armageddon looks really good again with both Planeswalkers and Signets, Assault. If we don't take that, Ralzeric, Storm Breath, Brimaz is pretty good. But I think we are on an Armageddon train. Port. Oath. Oath is kind of good. Don't know. Maelstrom Pulse is going to pull it off for us. We're not really into green that much, but it allows us to go find things. What else would we pick from here? Diabolic Edict, Maelstrom Pulse, Scroll Rack, Port. Yeah. As many colors as we are, kind of we'll rather have Oath there. Oh. Liliana, double black's not really great for us right now. Either one of the Lilianas. We're not into Elsinore, not into High Tide, not into Smungus Copter. Lingering Souls is probably the pick up here, though Terminate, just cheap removal. Yeah, we'll take the cheap removal here. Sacred Foundry. Tez is interesting in the fact we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts. Probably not still that great for us. Abrupt Decay. Sacred Foundry. Enlightened Tutor just gets nothing big for us. This is the one pick I'm not too excited about. For sure. Well, there's other ones too, I'm sure. Vraska. It's probably going to be Vraska here. Yeah. We're that Planeswalker deck, so. Scrubland, Dismember. What does Scrubland do for us? White and black. Yeah. Okay, here's that thing in the ice. This is not I don't think a bad pickup at all. Just pseudo removal. So here's between Wasteland, Beast Within, Searing Spear. Searing Spear could be cheap. Beast Within, not Beast. Thing I don't like about Beast Within, like with the Planeswalkers, it's not an answer. So we're gonna take Searing Spear here. Nicol Bolas, go big or go home, or Garruk Rendless. Why not? Why not? Port or Pulse? Port or Pulse? We're gonna take Pulse here. We got. Yeah, we don't have a lot of green. Yeah, we get sideboard. You never know. Decay. We really kind of want some green now. Conceal Courtyard. Now the Bring to Light doesn't look as bad. Huntsmaster. Well, that doesn't look as bad. Oh, come on. Mouse is acting up a little bit. Alright. So, I think misstep, sideboard. Need to make probably 2 more cuts. Sultan Monolith, is it? What's it getting us to? Our sweet spot is 4-ish. Now it helps with Armageddon. Because at least, yeah, we're on the Armageddon train. We probably got to keep Assault Monolith in. Just because if we have that and the Signet out, at least, you know, there's a turn where we could play something and not just be hosed by our own Armageddon. Armageddon's really much better with Mox, just because you can tap that for color. But an option here, I think we at least leave the Electrolyze in the sideboard as well. Dig is questionable. I mean, it's powerful. It's what we want at some point. Yeah, I think we leave that in as well. And we could look at dumping the Armageddons. Just if we can. Yeah. 17 lands. I don't know. I think we're probably maybe a 16 lander. Just because, you know. Look at our. So we got Volcanic, Underground Sea, Scrubland, Plateau. So we got 4 alphas. We got Scalding Tarn. I can fetch Breeding Pool or Sacred Foundry as well if we needed. Maze, Concealed Courtyard, black, white. Yeah, I mean we're black, 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 white, 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 black, 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 black. Green is our biggest hiccup right now. I mean, Vrask is just powerful. Pulses answer stuff, so does Decay. And we have to be able to answer things. So, the beautiful thing with, you know, if we have to run a couple extra forests, we've got, you know, we've only got 1 blue, which we're really, blue-green. Yeah, we'll figure that out in a minute. We still got to make a couple cuts. We want Day. I think we want all of our Planeswalkers. I think we want Painful Truce. We could put Spear in the sideboard. Just, it may not, against the right decks, it may not be great against right up front. So that gets us at 16 right there. We have Is a Charm, Pseudo, Interactive Early, Terminate, Abrupt Decay, Maelstrom Falls. We have Day. We have both Chandra and a Johnny that can answer things. Vraska, and then of course, Big Bad Daddy Nicol Bolas. So I think we're gonna start with that. We look at our lands now. We got 8 lands, so we got 8 ads. No. Cancel. Now again, so the thing with Concealed Courtyard, let's look at our black here and our white. So we got white, 1, 2, 3 white. We've got 1, 2 black. Black's somewhat important too early. The problem we have with Concealed Courtyard is there's a very good chance it is going to come into play tapped. And come into play tapped lands in the Vintage Cube can be really bad because you want to make sure your lands curve you into things and not hold you back. And that's exactly what Concealed Courtyard could do. If we have it early, it's great. It turns us into, your Simic Signets, your Signets. It doesn't matter if it's Simic or not. But your Signets, that's really our turn 2 plays that we're looking for. So it's in that case, it doesn't hinder us. But, if it's our 4th land and say we don't have a Signet, we have Johnny or Day in our hand, Armageddon. Well, Armageddon's not necessarily a good example, but and then there's Maze. Yeah, Maze is good. We want Maze just because it just helps us protect our planeswalkers. All right, let's go ahead and do Courtyard. I think we want 2 forests. 3 islands. We got 4, 5, 6. Definitely, I don't know if we need, well, we want early islands potentially. Um, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Well, we have 40 cards to play in our cube match. So, well, next time you see us, we'll be in round 1. Welcome to round 1. Again, here's our deck for reference. Let's save and continue, of course, because we haven't saved our deck yet. And let's play our first opponent. Come on, 5 color awesomeness. This could be really good or really bad. Hard to say. Hoping for really good. Lose die roll, no under there. If we, this could actually be decent. We got, turn 1 Soul Ring. Turn 2, if we can have a red or white source, we could have a turn 2 a Johnny or turn 2 Chandra. We got a green source, which is cool. We're gonna give this a go. Like I said, it could be worse, could be better, but our opponent's mulligan. Stomping Ground tapped. What do we got for our first draw? That is indeed a white source. So we could go turn 2 Ajani, keeping his land tap down. Come on, no turn 2 play from our opponent. Womp. Well, that's alright. Turn 3 Ajani, maybe. Come on, keep our Signet alive. Ooh, this is bad news for our opponent. Very bad news for our opponent. Well, well, I don't know what that necessarily says. Our next draw was going to be a Maze of Ith. Do a Dragon Lord. Really hard to say what in the world we are playing against. So, we saw 2 cards. Not enough to do anything with, so we're just going to go ahead and roll this right back. We'll take another free victory if it comes our way. Alright, we've got we don't have a red-black. We have the... Yeah, we're going to keep this. We don't have any fast mana right now, and signets or anything, any kind of ramp. We do have a Terminate, which we can promptly find a black source for, which is good. Probably lead with a tapped Foundry. Probably going to be our best bet. Into a turn 2. The opponent's kept his hand. Bottom the card. Leads with a Ravine, so definitely heavy in the red-green. So we're going to play this. Tapped. No, we would not like to play 2 life. So we're going to fetch up a blue. We're going to Underground Sea, I think, is our play. Mana Vault. Into... Yeah, that's good. Can't terminate it, unfortunately. So, and I think we Scalding Tarn, pass for turn. Be nice if they, well, they would just tap it anyways. Probably going to go with Impulse here. Could go blue-green. But we need a black source. So we're going to go blue-black for Underground Sea. Cast an Impulse here. What are we looking for, by the way? We got Izzet Charm. Thing in the Ice. Probably Thing in the Ice. It blocks a wolf. but then Gurk can just kill it. It's a charm's not bad. Probably Thing in the Ice is fine here. Probably should have done that bottoming ourselves, but not a big deal. Well, we may want to. Let's see what other potential artifacts he has. So we may want to look at bringing in artifact removal. An Eagle, well, Manic Vandal for sure would be R1. Yeah, so he'll attack with both his wolves. We will promptly not block so Garruk doesn't kill it. An untapped land would be very nice this turn. On untapped land. Yeah, it's untapped land now. Yes. We're gonna go red, red. Oh, it's not the Chandra that I thought. My guess I might have just not really punted that one. Four. What if we let's think about this again. Terminate gets us nowhere. Well, Dak. Let's go Dak. White. Blue. Blue. So we're gonna discard.
Do you know what mom is?
Excuse me, sorry for the kid interruption. We're going to throw away Armageddon and Bolus. Neither one of them we're going to get to. The bad thing is, probably not going to get to a lot of stuff. We really just need day here. It's kind of a day or bust. Kind of a day or bust. He's gonna send two at Dak, and he's probably just going straight at me. Yeah. I think we block here, make him deal 3 damage. Loot with Dak. Hope for a day. Hope for a day. We don't have enough mana to be able to dig and day. We'd have to Well, there's potential. If we, like, find Day and Soul Ring, that's a possibility. So let's discard Painful Truce, both Anissa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blue and blue. It's gotta be Day and Soul Ring is the only thing. There's Soul Ring, but no Day of Judgment. We deal 3, gain 3, go to 8. And it keeps us alive. So we go Soul Ring, Johnny. Any order. So we get one more turn. Oh, Manglehorn. Yeah, forgot Manglehorn makes him come to play tapped. So, did we see enough to bring in Searing Spear for some early interaction? Let me kind of take out Armageddon here. Then, do we bring in Manic Vandal? No, I don't know that we do. Manglehorn's better. We care for another green creature. I don't think we do. Elesh Norn instead of our Sphinx. Kind of like Huntsmaster here. Kind of like Huntsmaster. And many brought out that we're going to take out Assault Monolith. Could bring in our own Manglehorn. Could also bring in Electrolyze. Yeah, let's bring in Electrolyze. Let's give that a try. And he could be playing some Mana Dorks. Well, we can fetch our green source. I'm alright with that. It's not fast. We've got Izzet Charm, though, on turn 2. We lead with... Do we want to make our... I don't think we want to make our green source vulnerable for whatever reason. who knows what kind of land hit he may have. I think we lead with Mountain, into Volcanic Island, into Courtyard. The Courtyard could go away depending upon what we're using this as a charm for. This is a charm, could be countering spell. Alright, opponent keeps. What does he have turn 1? Probably going to kill the elf here. Just to be on the safe side. Alright, so let's look at this. We can Huntsmaster this turn. So we go get our green source. Soul Ring. Probably going to get destroyed. But if that's the case, so be it. Not, this is a pretty decent clock threat. Probably gonna see a Manglehorn right on time. On a braid. Now our Huntsmaster flips, which is nice. Fortunately, we got no target. Aww. Boo. One, two, three, four, five. We don't have. Yeah, we got a black source. Man, got all the answers there. Zone Huntsmaster. Okay. Well, we can Vraska. Green, blue, red, black, green. And we have Sphinx next turn. Is it a Fastbond Upheaval deck? Which means we have got to put some speed on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know about this. 6. It's got Upheaval mana now. What does that tell me? What does it tell me? If I minus it, he can just straight up kill it. Because it's a trigger ability. Blue, white, green, blue, red, black, right? And we just need a black. Hopefully there's no upheaval. Upheaval probably just wins our opponent the game. Okay, so he kills Vraska. It's not necessarily anything we're worried about, as we get in for 8 this turn. Ashiok, I guess. In order. So I play Ashiok. Blue, black, red. Frost Titan. Simic, all it does is expose it potentially, just to being blown up. It's green, that's good. So what does that do? Try to put a clock. Get into a Raging Ravine. So Vrask. Those are all things we'd want him to draw. All right, we just gotta dodge this draw step. I mean, there's things he could have. That's for sure playing, again, as many colors as we're playing. Sylvan doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. He's got Fog. Just making sure I attack him instead of his planeswalker, I guess. Yep. That was the case. So, we got there on the back of the Sphinxy. Well, there's a few different things that helped us out there, but you get a lot of answers just playing 4-color good stuff. Kind of basically what we're playing, 4 to 5 color good stuff. But victory is a victory. So, anyways, we'll catch you on round number 2.